Hi everybody and welcome back to the Half-Ass Homestead. My name is Angie and today we are making cowboy candy or candied jalapenos. If you like sweet and spicy, this makes it is it. So guys, if you guys are interested, let's go over to the stove and I'm going to show you this super simple recipe. So what we have here on the heat is 3.5 cups of apple cider vinegar. I am going to add 6 cloves of garlic sliced, 2 teaspoons of mustard seed, and 2 teaspoons of salt. We are also going to add 4 cups of white granulated sugar. Okay, now we are going to bring our brine mixture to a boil. Okay, we are back. Our brine has come to a boil and we are going to add our 4 pounds of prepared jalapenos. Avoid splashing yourself with this stuff at all costs because it is sugary and will just melt your skin right off. So what we are going to do is lightly toss these in brine. They'll cook down to where it's a little easier to toss relatively quickly. What we're aiming for is starting to cook. Once your peppers start to turn colors, they won't be as vibrant. That's about when we're going to want to take it off the heat. I'd say it's probably like a little less than 10 minutes. Some people say cook them for 15. You're going to overcook them. I will be back when they start to lose their color. I hope the lack of vibrancy is displaying properly in these peppers. What you want to do is cook until they're no longer vibrant. You'll see them starting to turn darker green and like a little bit of a brownish hue. You don't want to cook them till they start shriveling, then they are overcooked. What we're going to do is start filling the peppers into the jar. We are going to want to maintain a 1/2 inch headspace. These peppers will also kind of wilt down a little bit more as they sit in the jars. And then once we add more brine to them, what I'm doing is I'm just using a slotted spoon to just put in peppers initially. With this recipe, what I did last year, I used a mixture of colored sweet peppers and jalapenos. You could use poblanos if you'd like. You can do just a candied sweet pepper if you're not really into the heat. We like the heat, so we're using jalapenos and a few Hungarian wax peppers. Kind of just do you. It is safe to interchange varieties of peppers that you do use. We're gonna want to wipe these rims down a couple of times. This stuff is uber sticky. The jar count on these is a little, it depends on whether you core your peppers or what kind of peppers you use, how much surface area they have, how many seeds, stuff like that. I'd say you get anywhere between 8 half pints to 12. 12's the most I've gotten. Per the usual way of water bath canning, we are going to put these into our water bath canner and make sure our jars are completely submerged with 1 inch of water over top. It is okay to do 1/4 pints and 1/2 pints together as long as you're using the 1/2 pint time. We are going to water bath can these for 15 minutes with an additional 10-minute rest once it's removed from the heat. So I'm going to go ahead, throw these in the canner, and I will see you guys back when we're ready to take them out. All right, now that we have our jars in the canner, we are going to let the canner come up to a full rolling boil. Once we've achieved a full rolling boil, we will then start our processing time. Because we are canning in 1/2 pints and 1/4 pints today, we are using the processing time for 1/2 pint. In this case, we are processing for 15 minutes. We are below 1,000 foot elevation. Adjust your processing time accordingly. Once our processing time is complete, we are then going to remove our canner from the heat and allow the canner to sit for 10 minutes. Allowing the canner to sit for 10 minutes reduces siphoning. It allows the jars to cool down just a little bit slower and prevents too much vacuum from sucking material out. So I will see you guys back when we're done with our 10-minute rest. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed. We have 12 beautiful jars of Cowboy Candy and a couple quarter pints of marinade. Thank you guys for doing this little canning project with me, and I will see you guys in the next video.